No, put it into Buddy's life right now. She's trying to. She says, just remember that Chris and Cody are innocent. So, oh, sorry. Lucky. Can you hear me now? Correct. Yes.
Well, let me go through
Thank you.
disinformation first. Disinformation is going to be the easiest to explain to you. Okay, when Tony first came on the scene, there was a criminal report being passed around about him, about how horrible he is. He's a felon, all these things, which could not be further from the truth. But specifically on that report, you could clearly see it said 40 slash B slash M. If you see those types of things on police report, that tells you that that's a 40-year-old
Oh
black
my
male.
God.
Okay. And so they were passing this horrible record around that they knew because it clearly stated there that this guy was a
No.
man, he was 40 years old,
Nice
and he was
try,
not the right
buddy.
color of Tony Mathis. And they passed that around for a long time, knowing that it was inaccurate information to smear Tony. We're watching disinformation campaigns right now being concocted by Julie Skolnick.
No, you're
Julie
not.
Skunk. Okay. She walks like a skunk, smells like.
Well, let me see.
Misinformation, on the other hand, would be misunderstanding, right?
You look like a skunk.
Misunderstanding or intentional, willful, blissful unawareness could be a good example of misinformation.
No.
And so, what is misinformation? Misinformation is basically the game of telephone.
Like you, right? I know that misinformation is lies that you made up to cover yes, basically, or cover somebody's ass, right? Information, facts, not opinions, facts. In this case, like Chris and Clay didn't do this. But he's trying to cover Tony's ass. But he's trying to make this Judy, and like it's not fair or right, because she knows telling the truth, but he can stand the truth. She loves to lie to her friends. That's very in her team. I know. You're gonna try me this. What is going on with my computer? Okay. Oh shit. No, the moral of the story is that you're a fucking liar. You're a coward. You can't stand up. You can't take accountability. You abuse the law. You're never in law enforcement. Just in law. You're not even close to being a lawyer. So shut up. You can't be honest to save your ass. It's not butt system. Because of you. No. Mm. Oh, like you have? Like you have?
In an effort to have some crazed lunatic
Like
come look
you.
for you. Let's
Like
call
you.
it what it is. What other purpose would those strategies be used for?
That's your
Other than for
choice.
people to show up, right? So that's just kind of the intro. Let's get started on Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Rogers, again, he's now 60 years old, has not been seen or heard from since the day he walked into his house on the evening of February 25th, 2024. And not 1 second before or after has he ever been seen again, except from this lady's mouth with no proof that he went to bed at 9 o'clock, and when she woke up at 6, he was gone. We've got to take her word for it. And let's remember, Mommy Dearest ran away within 2 weeks.
No, she got stalked, harassed by you and other people. Probably Jonathan Lee, Dolly Blister, and Happy Jane Good Dolly. Happy Heart is doing good. I hope you on the road to recovery. But I did not like you, but Justice, I mean, cooks and pros very well. Alfred and Money Bank. We have Smiley Story Wars that got upset like Duchess. I'm sorry. That was fun and she got really mad because she got the first interview in this 20 years old CK didn't have. The monkey
of her child missing. A good portion of misinformation on our part, right?
Yeah.
Because we took it as he may have left with a flashlight, as he did leave with a flashlight. And that was peddled out for months after this child disappeared. Months. I would think that that would be considered misinformation, but we're going to get into some disinformation here.
has one that he plays with regularly, and I can't find it.
Poor Cody.
So it's likely that he
Poor
took it.
Cody.
Likely.
You said there was, they had asked you if there was any flashlights that were missing, and that prompted you to go look. Tell me about that. There were some
So,
questions about the flashlight, so I just wanted you guys to
Oh,
reiterate that.
can you laugh up?
right. So Sebastian
Hi,
had
hi.
a little, it's about a little 3-inch. If you think about the little keychain flashlights, that you used to find at vendor tables they give out for free, cheapies. It was something that he picked up at one of the local festivals.
That's
And
oh my god, that's so
to
easy.
right now, we still to this day cannot find it. So we are assuming that he took it with him because it cannot be found.
We begin with a surprising development.
Really, babe?
Sorry about that.
How did they know?
Again, I think this is a great understanding of misinformation because we took all these assumptions that these parents were saying very clearly were assumptions, and we were taking them as fact. And I think that the parents actually started taking them as fact. But we have to go back to the beginning. What was the original statements? Those original statements are going to be more likely, more truthful than they are today. And so that's why it's so important to get those earlier interviews and compare them to the later interviews. And that's what we will be doing.
Not be found.
We begin with a surprising development in the search for 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers, who's been missing for 18 days. An exclusive look at new video evidence. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Rory Johnson.
And I'm Hunter Hoagland. A lot to get to here tonight. Authorities have scrutinized home security video from that Hendersonville neighborhood, trying to learn what happened to that teen with autism.
Now you can take a look for yourself.
I'm not
Our
ready
Nick
to move on
Barris
to this
obtained
one yet.
video that appears to show 2 people near Sebastian's home the night his parents say he disappeared.
Have breaking news. This is coming in from Sumner County. The TBI just issued an Amber Alert for a missing boy. This is 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers. Now, we've been following the search for him since yesterday morning in the Shackle Island area.
I'm going to stop it right there because I don't want it to get ahead of the show, and I wasn't planning on playing the whole entire clip here. So you guys get the gist of it. We're seeing some misinformation right at the very beginning because we took this whole thing with the flashlight and took it. Hey, I got time today. It's nice to see you, Karen. Hello, SIO officer. It's nice to see you, or SI officer. It's nice to see you. And we took it and ran with it as if it was true. And then, of course, a few days later, when the lights video came, they had a couple different ways.
Social media is not true. Let's get that right.
To handle that lights video, but they chose to handle it. Hello, Sassy. Thank you so much, Lovebug. A 10-month member. God bless you. So Sassy. You were the last on my mind. Did I tell you guys I'm a little exhausted? I'm trying to get my body in the whole evening routine, and I'm not doing such a swell job, and I'm totally exhausted. But getting back to this, we took it as true, and then of course the 314 lights that gave them something to play with. I think they went with the very wrong script, and that was that it was a garbage truck because
nobody knows. I'm getting confused on that because some people say it's a garbage truck, some people it's stupid. I wouldn't do it, but I didn't know on that. I think I need to set my mouth because on this, if the cops doesn't want this out here, social media has played a big part, not good for the rules import.
I think anybody can see that it's definitely far from being a garbage truck. Now is when I wanted to get into each other, just like I get informed from you and you guys get informed from me. It is a
There you have it. Bible links everything that every person says, so she can get a fact base. I need to go.
All hands on deck type of thing, and it has been that way.
But you're not a PI, not a journalist. Shut up at that.
For over a year. You guys are still
I'm gonna have to
heavily
go,
invested in the outcome
But I'm
of
gonna
the
read
Sebastian
this
Rogers
video
story. And
tomorrow.
we still pray that the outcome is going to be positive. But with each passing day, that knot in the pit of our